And on the record for our main events here on our Wednesday night. I already forgot what I called them. Hump Day Hysteria. I made that up. Two-wheel drive expert stock buggy taking the top two to the A main event. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Sound of the tone. They can't all be winners, Paul. We are off and running. Hernandez off to a rough start here. Then 2 and 3 both get into it. Looks like Tracy going to take over that top spot. So Riley's going to lead the pack here for the first lap. Les finds himself into that 2 spot. Then we got Gallegos and Hernandez screaming down that straightaway. We are only 30 seconds into our 5-minute main. Tool Expert Stock Buggy B main event brought to you by Kirkland Signature Brown Nut Bars with cocoa drizzle and sea salt. Willie says they're gluten-free, so they're okay with him. We're 1 minute in. Riley still out front. He's got Les hot on his heels. Trying to work together, but Gallegos is going to get in this hunt too, so these guys aren't going to be able to rest on their laurels. Oh, Tracy gets around, but gets a lucky break, lands on his wheels, does not lose the spot. But still Riley, Les, Mike. Hernandez putting on a light show for the folks. You don't like my ad, Paul? No good? You weren't even listening. Riley still out front over that pitcher's mound. All right, we got a good race shaping up. 1, 2, and 3 coming by that start-finish line. There's only room for 2, though. Riley getting things together with his TLR rig, I believe. Oh, gets a little squirrely sideways, whips it, lands it on his wheels, though. That lets Les get around. So Les and the Associated is going to take over that top spot for this lap. And he's got Riley and Gallegos hot on his heels. They go kicking and scratching down that straightaway. Make sure we keep everything clean here. I know we're all vying for those top spots, but let's do it the right way. Here they go. Here comes the train. Riley with a little bobble stays out front, though. Gallegos looks to the inside, and they both get into each other on that roller double. Riley with another lucky. He's got that 4-leaf clover tucked securely in his pocket. He's had a couple lucky breaks this main, and he's still in that 2 spot.
2 minutes left.
So a little side-by-side, wheel-to-wheel action over that double. Gallegos getting the losing end of it, but it's not too far off here. We still got a minute 50 to go. Minute 50 to go. It's Anderson, Tracy, Gallegos, Hernandez going off that back triple. Going to have to get marshaled out. Les bonks it. Gallegos gets into it as well. So now Riley finds himself back out front with the biggest lead of the race. We still got a minute 20 to go, so the battle is on for that second and final transfer spot. Down the straightaway they go. Anderson's in that 2. Gallegos in that 3. Riley trying to keep them well in their rearview mirror. Gallegos busts a Hughes over that roller cheater double. Les
1 minute
climbs
left.
that top spot into the 2 spot. So 2 and 3 down the straightaway they go. Through that center straight. The battle is on. As they both barely edged it over that back triple that time. "35 seconds to go. 35 seconds to go. That is your leader getting hung up there with the back marker. So loses everything he gains. Now he's got 2 on his tail. That's second place working with you, Mr. Hernandez. Please do not interfere with him racing. Help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out. Mr. Hernandez, that's the leader. You should not be racing with him. You got to let, if you're getting lapped, you need to let them go in the main. So luck running out late in the game for Riley there. Running into some bad luck back to back. Les is going to move into that one spot, and he's going to take the win. Mr. Hernandez, you are done. Les, you are done. Taking the win. Gallos, you're done in the 2, and Riley is going to finish out in the 3. That is the race. I'll stop. Marshals,
the race is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. We need all those drivers down on the track to marshal and a bunch of volunteers. We're going to need at least 6 volunteers. 6 volunteers. We got our Novice B main coming up. Novice B main coming up. Yeah. Is it? Novice B main is coming up. Novice B main coming up. We need a bunch of volunteer marshals. A bunch of volunteer marshals. All right. Shane's giving us a good blow off there on that pitcher's mound. All right, we'll get our blowers down. Novice B main, go ahead and roll around, check him in, roll around, check him in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Shout out to our volunteer marshals coming on out here. We will need a couple more. Come on out, find you an orange cone of your choosing. When I say, so novice drivers up on the stand, when I say no one else down that
45
straightaway,
seconds to the start of the race.
On the straightaway, we're going to be lining up on the straightaway. So go ahead and take your lap, take your lap. We got Chandra in the 5, Bella in the 4, Ben Walker in the 3,
Alex
Walker in the 2, and
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Joe Elio. I believe I'm saying that right. All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Slow it down on the straightaway. So you're going to find your number on the straightaway and place your car on that number. So we got Joe in the 1.
Less than 5.
Alex in the 2. Ben in the 3. Bella in the 4.
Chandra Walker.
And Chandra in the 5. Okay, same driving behavior applies. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Let's keep it clean on the start. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing on the tone. Novice B main event up and going. Here we go. That was the cleanest novice start I have seen in ages. Here we go, taking the top 2 into the A main event. Alex looking for that early pass there. Joe putting it upside down early on. So Joe's going to lead off that first lap. Alex in the 2. Remember, taking the top 2 into the A main event. Bella in that 3. And we got Ben. Joe putting it upside down. And there goes Alex to the point. So Alex in his 4-wheel drive beast going to take over the lead here for our novice B main early on. We are only 50 seconds into our 5-minute B main event. Oops, wrong number. Watching that crossover, watching the crossover. Thank you very much. Watching that center straight. So early on, we got Alex, Joe, Bella, Ben, and Chandra. Again, you newcomers, hope you had a good time racing today. Hope you caught the bug and want to come out and give it a go for another round. You only get better the more you come out and race. We race Wednesdays and Saturdays. Track is open for practice any days in between. Alex starting to check out here early. Joe's starting to check out as well. No one's in close contention to take these top two. We got 2:15 to go. 2:15 to go. Our 21.5 B main's coming up next.
Two minutes left.
All right, name of the game. Keep your cars in one piece. Finish out. Finish out. You don't want to break late in the game here. Alex has got a nice, comfy lead here, so he's starting to get things together here with his four-wheel drive buggy. Joe getting things done with his Rustler, I believe it is. By the start-finish line, 1 and 2 both go. Ben sitting strong on that 3. Then we got Bella and Chandra rounding out the field.
One minute left.
We're 7. Yeah. Watch over the cheater double, 1 and 2, trying to slap each other silly here. They are 1 and 2. Alex has got a 1-lap lead. Just a little bit of race etiquette. If the leader is lapping you, just let him go around. They're doing something right. Bella doing a wheelie for the crowd in her green Traxxas Slash with them red beadlocks. It's still Walker. Oh, that's, we still got 5 seconds, so everyone finish your lap. You guys will be done when you come across that start-finish line. No real close races materializing here late in the game. So Alex has just got to make it across the start-finish line, and he'll earn his way into that A main event, which will be race number 6, as will Joe. Alex and Joe, you're both done. Ben, you are done in that 3 spot. We still got these 2 trucks trying to finish out, coming up over the crossover. Chandra doing a good job keeping it between the pipes. And Bella's by the line. And here comes Chandra. That is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshall's grab your blowers. Marshall's grab your blowers.
The race is completed.
Alex and Joe, you guys will be going to the A main. That's race number 6, but we still need you out on the track to Marshall. All right, our 21.5 B main is coming up next. We will need plenty of volunteer marshals for this next race. And we'll be good after this one for a while. Huh? All right. Let's get some volunteer marshals out here, please. We can get our blowers down. We have several. We got the Saunders kids helping out. Appreciate that. Got some other volunteers hopping on out. All right, 21-5, B main event. Go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. We got Cody King in that 8 spot, Jeree Price in the 7, Davis in the 6, Knowlton in the 5, Big Fish in the 4, Mikey in the 3, Evan Fertig in the 2, and BQ
1 minute to the start of the race.
Shane Saunders. All right, no one else down that
Ryan
straightaway.
Davis,
No one else down
Evan
that
Fertig.
straightaway. Let's get them in your good
Mikey.
positions.
Big Fish.
In your good
Jerry Price.
positions.
Cody King. 45 seconds to the start of the race. The Intimidator. Christopher Knowlton.
We almost got our spots covered. Thank you to our volunteer marshals. We have several of them out there. Can't thank you enough. It's very helpful.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
So 21-5, B main drivers taking the top 3. Taking the top 3. We had an A main driver back out. So your chances just increased to make it in that A main event. Taking the top 3 in the A main event. Marshals ready, drivers ready.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
On at the sound of the tone. Here we go, 21-5, B main event, up and running. And the bottleneck rears its ugly head there. That back triple tends to be the bottleneck when things get a little squirrely. So top 3 able to break away here. That's Fertig, Knowlton, Mikey. Fertig getting a huge break here early on here. We got Knowlton in the all orange in that 2 spot, and Mikey in the red white wheels in that 3 spot. Remember, taking the top 3 into that A main event. Big Fish moving up into that 4. King, Davis, Price, Saunders, your running order. Scratch that. I think did I miss a lap for Mr. Saunders there? Is he supposed to be out front? We'll get that figured out if we need to. All right, we are 2:20 in, 2:40 to go. Taking the top 3, Fertig out front, Mikey in that 2, Knowlton in the 3, Fish King, Price, Davis.
Two minutes left.
We are 3:10 down, 1:50 to go. That's not Mikey and Big Fish. I thought it was Mikey's out there on his own. It's like Big Fish is in that 3 spot. In that final transfer, Knowlton trying to get in on it. And it is a drag race down that back straight for that final transfer spot between Knowlton, Fish, and King. We'll scratch that between Knowlton and Fish. Mikey is in that 2. Evan checking out. Evan coming up on the back of Mr. King. That's going to be
1 minute
your leader
left.
there. And let's pick up the battle for 2. There's Mikey over that crossover. Then we got Big Fish. Knowlton in the all orange. 45 seconds to go. Furtick has amassed a 15-second lead, so barring a disaster, he is well on his way to that A main event. Mikey and Big Fish in the last 2 transfer spots. They both come by that start-finish line. Knowlton's going to be 4 seconds behind with only 5 seconds to go. Just finish out these laps clean, and it is going to go how it is. Mikey gets it wrong, goes upside down. That's going to let Fish get around. So Fish is going to take over that 2 spot. Knowlton made up some ground with time expired. Mikey's going to hang on and take that final transfer spot. There goes Evan in that 3. You are going to be done when you come across that start-finish line. We're waiting on Knowlton, Price, and Saunders. And that is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals,
the race
grab
is
your
completed.
blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 4, our lock timing 17.5 class is coming up next. All right, we need all those drivers from race number 3 down on the track. All those drivers from race number 3 down on the track. Race number 4 is coming up shortly. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. We got Davis in the 6, Young in the 5, Shaw in the 4, Chandler in the 3, Cole in the 2, and BQ Power.
The Black Stallion, Craig Shaw.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and take
John
one
Young.
more. We got Cole
1
out
minute
there.
to the start of the race. Slow.
Just going to give him a courtesy minute here. All right. No one else down that back straightaway. No one else down that back straightaway. Get him in your
45 seconds to the start
Get
of
him
the
in your
race.
grid position.
Brian Davis. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we had a couple people drop out of the top 8, so we'll
Randy
be
Cole.
taking the top 4 to the A main event. Top 4 to the A main
15 seconds to
event.
the start of the race.
We need someone over there helping out Mr. King. Allison, can you help out over there?
Less than 5.
Unbelievable. All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Race number 4, our final B main of the night. Let's keep things clean, gents. Chandler going for glory, skies it over that triple, does not work out. Paul's going to hang on to that 1 spot. Shaw in the 2, Cole in the 3, Young in the 4. And we got Davis Chandler rounding out the field. We'll be putting water down after this race. And then our expert 17.5 class will be up next. Watch by start finish line, watch by start finish line. That was Cole getting it wrong. It's going to drop down a spot to the 4 spot. Paul Weir doing his own little breakaway dance here. Shaw doing it as well. Young out there with a decent lead in that 3 spot. Davis challenging Cole and Chandler, all challenging for that 4th and final transfer spot. Watching that back triple, watching that back triple. Paul Weir, we're race 7. Paul Weir in the 1, Shaw in the 2, John Young in the 3, Curtis Chandler now in the 4. Then it's Cole Davis. Cole and Chandler trying to string them together. Watching that crossover. Double carnage in that crossover just as they were gaining ground on Young. The battle is on for that 4th and final transfer spot. Curtis got it. Cole and Davis want it. Let's take a ride with our leader, the Black Stallion. Do that center straight over that triple. Skies it. And the all black yellow wheels. That used to be the sign for something that's generic, but not anymore these days. Because it's Paul Weir leading out the fixed timing 17.5 division. Down the straightaway he goes. Coming up, a fan favorite. Paul Weir never disappoints. He actually disappoints 80% of the time. So 20% of the time it works every time. Paul Weir off to a huge lead. He's got a 3-second lead on Shaw. Paul working up on Mr. Cole there. And then Mr. Chandler, you're going to have your leader working with you. I know you two are battling out you got 1:30 to go. So Paul and Craig are looking comfy here in the top 2. They got a cushy lead. John Young is still in that 3, and he's got a pretty cushy lead. Battle is on for 4, though. Chandler's got it. Chandler bumps a pull, wings Paul. So now Cole's going to move into that 4 spot. So the meddling of the Black Stallion causing some carnage shake up there in that 4 spot.
1 minute left.
It wasn't his fault. But we'll blame him anyways. Oh, Chandler gets it wrong over that crossover. So after a long, hard fight, Cole is going to find himself looking pretty comfy. Unreal. If I had a rubber hose, that's what you get. Why are you interfering? He's got that 4th transfer spot. Let him race. Well, how would you know? It's not like someone is on the mic calling it out the whole time. 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go. It's Weir, Shaw, Young, Cole, Chandler, Davis. Chandler going to make a last-ditch effort here. It's going to be a long shot. Paul's going to have to medal a whole lot more to booger up Randy Cole, who's just trying to get around the track clean. He's just a guy trying to get some clean laps in, transferring to that A main. With time expiring, finish the lap you're on. Oh, Curtis got caught at the line. So it is all locked up. Top 4 drivers are going to advance to that A main event. Oh, taking the win, Paul Weir. Shaw in that 2, John Young in the 3, Randy Cole in the 4. That is a race. All stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. We need all 6 of you down on the track. All 6 of you down on the track. No. If you're a 9, you don't have to marshal. No, you're good, man. What the heck's going on here? Okay. Curtis Chandler. Where you at? You want to run the A main? Brian Davis. You want to run the A main? All right. Brian Davis is going to A main. Randy Cole's going to defer. It's going to be the last race. All right, let's get all those marshals out here. We got a big race coming up here. Guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, roll them out, check them in. Mike Gallo's in that 10 spot. Les Anderson in the 9. Diego Bettencourt in the 8. Matt Trimmings in the 7. Why not in the 6? Randy Locken in the 5. Matthew Willoughby in the 4. Willie Amos Smith in the 3. Ryan Prince in the 2. And
Free Willie.
your top
Captain Ahab.
qualifier.
Matthew Willoughby. Diego Bettencourt.
Zach.
Why not? Ryan Prince.
McConnell.
Matt Trimmings.
Things starting to come together.
Mike
Before the
Yellows.
fast kid, Zach McConnell getting things in. Oh, that's not cool. That hurts. That hurts my spirit.
Anderson.
All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Grid them up, grid them up, grid them up. Oh, shoot. You guys are supposed to get water. Sorry.
1 minute to the start of the race.
You be able to fix that, Grunkmeyer, if I water? All right. I don't want to
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, you guys got to get water. Sorry, I got to stick with the schedule. I got to put water down.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
My bad. I was just going to put water down for the A main for mod, but I'm not in the mood to deal with Jim today.
Randy Locken. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
I just changed everyone's fate. So whoever was about to win the A main probably isn't anymore. You're lucky Mike's there. I would have sprayed you both. All right, gents, track is yours. Track is yours. Just out of your way here. Okay. All right. No? All right. You guys think it's good. Looks like that's a signal. No one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Maybe we should go 10 minutes and see how long these batteries last. Psych! It's too late for that. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Are we ready? Are we ready? Marshall's ready. Yes, we are. Marshall's on your toes. Drivers, keep it clean. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Awesome start, boys. Oh, Diego getting a little wrong there in that turn. Didn't affect too many. Then the bottleneck rears its ugly head once again. Collects several. Willie got the short end of the stick on that one. McConnell's going to lead out. Willoughby going to move into that 2. Prince into the 3. Then we got Lockett in the 4. Trimmings, Gallegos. Diego, Willie watching that back triple, It's McConnell, Willoughby, Prince. Prince getting wrong to that crossover. Rolls on his wheels, though. Stays in that 3 spot. That allowed Locken to get up there. Willie makes a move around Trimmings. It's going to regain one of his spots. McConnell trying to run from the hard charging. Matthew Willoughby. They go down that center straight. And then we got Prince Locken. Prince gets a little wrong. Locken looks inside. Locken makes it happen over the crossover. So Locken's going to take over position number 3 now. Willie making up for lost time. Over that tabletop. Trying to get in that mix for that 2 spot. He rolls it over on that pitcher's mound. Loses a little bit of time. Then we got Trimmings. Diego. Trimmings hits up the pipe and collects Diego. They get back up and going. Then we got Anderson. Willoughby looking high, looking low. Can't make anything quite happen yet. McConnell trying to make his car as wide as he can. He goes a little too wide there, and they both get into one another. Double single, they go. Locking in that 3 spot. You're going to have 4 working with you right as well, Gallegos. Thank you very much. And then Les, you're going to have 3 and 4 working up on you. McConnell hooks a pipe. Willoughby was not able to get wide enough around him. So McConnell's going to hang on to that top spot. Willoughby all over the back door. By the start-finish line they go. They are only separated by 0.5 of a second. Ripping down that straightaway they go. Lock and Lumen in that 3. Prince trying to get back into it. Dodges the back marker. Gallegos, you're going to have Willie working up on you as well. Back up to our leaders. Over the crossover they go. Les, that's going to be 3
2 minutes
working
left.
up on you behind you. Thank you very much. Game on, game on. I know you're going at it with Trimmings. You and Trimmings have a little battle going on yourself. So game on, game on. You're going to have Mr. Prince working up on you as well. Watch over that back triple. So these leaders dodging bullets here. Looks like Willoughby is able to get around. So Willoughby finds himself up on top. And the hot pink, white wheels. TLR rig of Matthew Willoughby. One of our recent California transplants. Getting things together here. Hobby action. Over that cheater double. Out in the lead he goes. McConnell in that too. Locking with a good run. In that 3 spot. Prince trying to charge to get on that as well. Willie trying to make up for lost time. He's going to be coming up on Diego. Diego, that's going to be number 4 working up on you. Sorry, number 5 working up on you. So then we got Smith, Benker, Trimmings, Gallegos, Anderson. all running.
1
We
minute
got
left.
1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Let's find our leader. Easy to find with that fluorescent pink. With McConnell hot on his heels. Over the back triple they go. Willoughby bonks it. Goes upside down. Gets a little help from a Marshall. So McConnell's going to take over that top spot again. Prince and Locken going at it. Over the pitcher mans they go. So the TLR bros of Locken and Prince off that back straightaway. So the battle is on for third place as it is for first. $20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. 1 and 2 possibly can get around for another one. Let's see what happens over that back straight. McConnell makes it. Oh, Willoughby didn't quite have the horsepower to get over. Goes upside down. So with 4 seconds to go, McConnell's going to get by. Will Willoughby get by? He does not. He gets chopped at the line in the 2 spot. Prince is going to take the 3, locking in the 4. Willie's going to have to settle for that 5 spot. So McConnell, Captain Ahab, gets the monkey off his back, is going to cruise to his first win. 17.5 expert. There he goes. That is the race. All stop, all stop. Good racing, boys. I like to see smiles out of the TLR boys racing to the line there. I couldn't tell if you guys would be throwing punches or laughing at it, so good to see you laughing at it. All right. McConnell in the 1, Willoughby in the 2, Prince in the 3, Marshall.
The race is completed.
Marshalls, grab your blowers. Let's get all of our expert drivers out on the track. To Marshall, please. You shouldn't have any need for volunteer marshals for this next one. We got a full stacked novice A main. So let's get all of our novice drivers who will be our marshals for the modified class. That can be a game changer. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and roll them around, check them in, roll them around, check them in. Novice A main, Joe Elio in the 10, Alex Walker in the 9, Allison Shaw in the 8, Lily in the 7, Matt Bailey in the 6, Reed Saunders in the 5, Eric Ferreira in the 4, Boomer in the 3, Jim Garambi in the 2, and top qualifier, Adam Hankins. All right, no one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. We're going to line up on the straightaway.
Alex Walker.
Line up on the straightaway.
1 minute to the start of the race.
On the straightaway, please. Adams in the 1, Jim's in the 2, Boomer in the 3, Eric in the 4, Reed in the 5, Matt in the 6, Lily in the 7, Allison in the 8, Alex in the 9, and Joe
45 seconds to the start of the race. Lily Saunders
in the 10th spot. The only one out here without a transponder is Joe, and I will. Oh, hey.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Mr. Lake, how do you hand count the 10? Is it just a 0? You just blew my mind. All right, where is Eric? It's Eric Ferrer up there.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Took a scratch. All right. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers. What are you two yahoos doing down there? I don't need two
Less than
in the
5.
same spot. Yeah, hey, Zach. Zach won, all right? Zach gets the pick. All right. Matthew Willoughby. Can you marshal for the next one? Marshal for the next one. Thank you. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. Novice A main underway. And wow. Yeah, let's go. Good start for our novice A main. Watching that center straight. Watch for flying cars there, Chandra. There you go. Be careful going back across. It's going to be a whirlwind of hair, teeth, and fists as these novice drivers hash it out for who's going to be victorious. Boomer going to lead out that first lap. I'm changing your nickname to OK Boomer. And we had a little lead change there, I believe. Yes, Jim Garambi getting it together now is going to lead out that second lap. So it's going to be Jim, Boomer, Reed, Saunders in that 3. Up next is our modified A main. We are 110 in. It's Jim out front. Boomer giving chase in the 2. There goes Reed in the 3. Allison in the 4. Bailey in the 5. Hankins, Walker, Saunders. Joe, your running order. Watching that back triple, watching that back triple. So Boomer off to a good start. Over that crossover he goes. With the black wheels, blue and black paint scheme. Puts it upside down, opens the door for Jim. So Jim's going to claim that top spot there. Watching that back triple. Carnage in the back triple. Jim gets it wrong. Boomer gets it wrong. Where's Reed? Reed was not close enough. Looks like Bailey got around Reed. So the battle's on for that 3 spot, going over that crossover. All right, we are almost 3 minutes in, 2 to go in our Novice A main event. Jim in the 1, Boomer buying
2 minutes
the 2.
left.
Now Matt Bailey in that 3 spot. Allison out of the 4. Reed, Lilly, Hankins, Walker, Elio. Jim starting to stretch out a little bit now. Boomer in the 2. Who needs enemies with friends like this? Jim out front.
One minute left.
Boomer in the 2. We still got Bailey in that 3 spot. Allison still sitting in that 4, and Reed and Lilly going at it. Twenty seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. Less than 5 on the master. Less than 5 on the master. Alex caught you at the line. Jim, you are done with the win. Everyone else can be able when you come across that line. Boomer in the 2. Reed's going to finish off in the 4 spot. Everyone's going to be done when you come across that line. And that is a race. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers.
The race is
Marshals,
completed.
grab your blowers. Jim Garambi in that 1. Boomer Wheeler in the 2. Matt Bailey in the 3. We need all those novice drivers down on the track, please. All those novice drivers down on the track. We get those novice drivers along with Mr. Willoughby out on the track, please. That'd be appreciated. Yeah. Yeah. Water after 8.
All right, marshals, let's get those blowers down. Let's get to your spots. Novice drivers, please be at a cone. And please keep your head on a swivel. These are fast mod cars. All right, where's my marshals over here?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Okay. All right, guys, looks like our marshals are here, so let's get them checked in.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, finish the lap you're on and line her
Why
up.
not? Taco Tuesday. Cheese Whiz. Voltron. Ryan Prince.
All right,
30
let's
seconds to
line
the start
'em
of the
up.
race. Jim Sylvie.
Everybody's checked in. Everybody's checked in. Mara taking an extra lap. Let's dock that 2 laps. Plus, he made the marshal do extra work. Everybody watch Mara. He had to take an
15
extra
seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, I didn't see you, Tony. Pull your car off. All right. All right, guys.
Less than 5.
You know the order. Richard Lake in the 1, Sylvia in the 2, Leffler in the 3, Prince in the 4, Mara in the 5, and Tony in the 6. All right, marshals, keep your head on a swivel. These are fast cars, so pay attention at the sound of the tone. Everybody nice and smooth. Oh, Sylvia gets it wrong. Keep an eye on much. Marshals himself out of there. Got a whole gaggle of cars going down that back straight. Keep it clean. Richard Lake out front. That's Ryan Prince in the 2. Why not in the 3? Sylvia in the 4. Leffler right behind him. Mara in the 6. They head down the straight. Leffler getting it wrong. He falls to last place. That puts Lake in front. Prince in the 2. Sylvia in the 3. Why not hanging in there at the 4? Lake trying to do a little breakaway with he and Prince. Everybody's spread out, running their own race right now. It's like a heat. Prince is about 1.1 seconds behind Lake. Sylvia's 4 seconds. Tony's only 5. Still pretty tight grouping. It's anybody's race. Lake and Prince head down that straight. Sylvia not far behind him. Why not far behind him? Lake heads into that back triple. Prince heads into that back triple across the crossover. Into the little double. Everybody running smooth laps. Prince 1 second behind. Sylvia only 4 seconds behind. Everybody's on cruise control. Tony gets it wrong. Still going to hold on to that 5th spot. Lake and Prince kind of doing a breakaway, getting a little away from Jim. Extended their lead, 6 seconds from Jim. Prince can't make up that 1.1 seconds, though. Oh, Lake gets it wrong as they head down the straight. Good driving. They head into that triple. Oh, Prince makes it wrong, but he still marshals himself out. Manages to hold on, still on. tail grabbing Lake there. They head down the straight. Silve waiting for the mistake. Capitalize.
2 minutes left.
He's still 6 seconds away. Prince about half a second. Oh, Prince gets in front of Lake after the triple. They head into, oh, come on, Marshall. Get him, get him. All right, good job, guys. That's going to give Prince some breathing room for sure. Lake's still in that too. Silve catching up to him. He's only 2 seconds behind Lake now. Leffler sitting out there in the 4, kind of on his own. Lake heads across. Prince goes across the start line. Lake across the start line. He is 4.5 seconds behind Prince. He's going to have to make up some time. Got about 1:20 left. Prince heads into that triple. Tony gets it wrong. Let's get him. Watch out for your leaders coming through, guys. Here comes Prince. Prince in the 1, Lake in the 2, Silve in the 3. Lake 4.8 seconds from Prince.
1 minute left.
Silve 6 seconds, 6.7. 1 minute left as Prince heads across the line. Ryan Prince on cruise control. I don't know if Lake's going to have the time. He got 30 seconds left, drivers. 30 seconds. Lake gets it wrong again. I think Prince, unless he makes a massive mistake, is going to win this race. Silve catching up to Lake, though. He's only 1.3 seconds behind him. Lake and Silve down the straight. Watch out, Mara. Lake and Silve are coming down, coming in the middle. Tony, they're going to be coming up on you. They might catch you. Lake and Silve battling it out. 3 seconds left. Can they get around for one more? And they do. Oh, no. Silve caught you at the line. Boy, I can't believe that. Prince wins. Lake holds on to that, too. I don't know how you didn't make it across that. Thought for sure you were going to get another lap there. That's it. Prince in the 1, Lake in the 2. Good race, guys.
The race is completed.
All right, let's get all of our mod drivers down on the track, please. All of our mod drivers down on the track. We're going to get our 4-wheel drive guys up and going. We'll put some water down and finish out the night. We'll get our blowers down. Drivers from race number 8, go ahead and roll them around. Check them in. Roll them around. Check them in. All right.
Ryan
No one
Luke.
else down that straight. No one else down that straight. Big Fish in the 5.
Big Fish. Scott
Luke
Chandler.
in the 4.
Robert
Young in the
Kakela.
3.
John
Robbie
Young.
K in the 2. Scott Chandler in the 1. I'm not sure who's still running a lap.
1
here.
minute
I'm
to the
pretty
start of
sure
the
I
race.
close the back straight. Lukovic, I'm going to put you in the back. We need a bunch of marshals out here.
45 seconds
guys.
to the start of the race.
Let's not peter out here at the end. Let's get some marshals out here. Let's get a lot of them out here. We need both the buckets covered, and we need one in front of the timing and scoring booth. So we need at least 3. There's a couple coming on out. Yeah, coming out in force. That's what I'm talking about.
30
Thank
seconds
you
to the
guys
start of the
very
race.
much. Both the buckets, one in front of the timing scoring booth, and then one not where Paul is. All right. Well done, well done. We are good. Sora, you
15
get
seconds to
karma
the start of the
points
race.
there. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing. The sound of the tone. 4-wheel drive motion coming at you. Carnage in that center triple. Everyone's kicking and scratching. No holds barred in our four-wheel drive madness. Chandler is going to lead us out. Brian Luke taking advantage of the extra half a lap. Finds himself in that 2 spot. And then we got John Young in the 3. Robbie K in the 4. Big Fish rounding out the field. Race number 8 brought to you by Flagstar Brink for all your Flagstar mortgage needs. I'm reading it right off the pen. See no one else but Paul Weir. 480-646-6552. Tell him Leffler sent you. He'll buy you a taco. We are 1 minute in, 4 to go. Chandler leading us off. Luke in that 2. Young, Robbie K, Big Fish. Our running order here in our four-wheel drive A main event. What? Yeah, it's on that pen. We are 2 minutes in, 3 to go. It's still Chandler, Luke, Young, Kakala, Fish. Your running order. Remember, if you have a tab inside the store, make sure you get that taken care of. And thanks everyone for coming on out for a Wednesday night club race. I hope you all had a good time. We'll be doing it again on Saturday. Doors open at 10 on Saturday. Racing starts at 1. And you'll probably get a race director that will actually follow his water schedule as well. It's still Chandler, Luke, Young, Robbie K, Big Fish. Your running order in our four-wheel drive event. Chandler, our sole expert. Rest are running sportsman.
Two minutes left.
Closest race is going to be between Luke and Young here. As they both come off that straightaway. Luke in the orange. Young in the green and black. Off that back triple. Luke bonks it. But so does Young. They both marshal each other out. Little help out of Richard Lake there. They're still going. They're hashing it out for that 2 spot. 120 to go. 120 to go. Chandler with the sizable lead here. Watch out.
1 minute left.
Triple as Robbie K getting it wrong. Had to get marshaled out. There goes Luke and Young off that back stretch. Scratch that. There they go off that back straightaway. That's the closest battle right there. Keeping things interesting here. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. That 2 spot still up for grabs. Looks like Luke gave it up. John Young's going to take over that 2 spot there on that last lap. Still 15 seconds to go. Still 15 seconds to go. We'll see if they get around for one more. We will definitely need some volunteer marshals for this next one as well. 2 and 1. That is time. You will be done when you come across that start-finish line. Brian Luke, you are done in that 3 spot. Taking the win, Scott Chandler. Everyone else is done when you come across that line. Waiting on Young, and that is a race. All stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. You're going to put water down real quick, and then we'll get race number 9 up and going. We will need some volunteer marshals, so please come on out. Four-wheel drive drivers, please get to your spots. Just about done here. I'm going to cut these guys loose. Yes, please. All right, guys, track is yours, track is yours. We need one marshal on the bucket, and then we will be square.
John Young. Boss Lady. Rudy Gonzalez. Evan Fertig. John Henry III.
All right, here we go. Mikey in the 11, Big Fish in the 10, Evan Fertig in the 9.
Ryan Harrell.
Jeremy Carter in the 8, taking a scratch. John Young in the 7, Diego in the 6. Leia Anderson in the 5. Mike Caller in the 4, taking a scratch. Ryan Harrell in the 3. John Henry in the 2. And your top qualifier, Rudy Gonzalez. All right. You guys are feeling good. Yeah. Watch the straightaway. John Henry, if you want to take another one, you can. If not, we'll call it done. All right, no one else down that straightaway. Let's get in our grid positions. So let's get Evan in the 8th spot. Big Fish in the 9, and Mikey in the 0. All right, huge thanks to our volunteer marshals. We are almost there. We only got 2 more mains to go, and we should have plenty of marshals for the next one. All right, 21-5, A main event. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing on the tone. Decent start, decent start. Watch that center straight, watch your head there, nice. Rudy and Henry doing a little breakaway. Henry doing a little spin out there, grabbing a little more throttle than available traction. Spins it out there, trying to get after it. Harrell in that 3. Leia Anderson off to a good start in the 4. Then we got Mikey and Young. Watch on that pitcher's mound. Watch on the pitcher's mound. Watch on the pitcher's mound. Watch over the roller double in front of the pitcher's mound. Yikes. Watch going on to the straight. It is clear. Carnage going down. So 1, 2, and 3. Checking out a little bit. We are only a minute 20 in. We still got 3:40 to go. Rudy up front, John Henry in that 2. Ryan Harrell in that 3. Then we got Diego, Anderson, Young, Fertig, Mikey, Big Fish. Your running order for our A main event. Late on a Wednesday night. Our lock timing A main coming up next. Good news for our lock timing. Next Wednesday, you'll be the first A main this time. Watch on the pitcher's mound, watch on the pitcher's mound. That was Henry in the 2, getting it wrong. Harrell was not close enough to capitalize, though. That's going to allow Rudy Gonzalez to stretch out his lead. Let's pick up Rudy off that crossover. It's going to be working up on Mr. Furtick pretty soon. And then, Mikey, you're going to have number 2 working up on you in just a few moments. When he gets close enough, you know what to do when the time is right. Ryan in that 3. Diego in that 4. John Young and Leia going at it. Leia looks like got around John Young, so she's going to take over that 5 spot. And it's going to be Young, Fertig, Mikey, Big Fish.
Two minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. 3 down, 2 to go. $120 to go, $120 to go. Rudy's still out front. Rudy's got 5.4. John Henry's got 7.3. Ryan's got 9 seconds on Leia now. So Leia making strides now. Back up into the 4.
One minute left.
John Young not too far behind. Fertig in there as well. Then we got Diego, Big Fish rounding out the field. 45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. Mikey, you have number 2 working up on you. Well done, kiddo, well done. Game on, game on. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. Rudy's going to get around for another one. I don't see. Let's see if John Henry gets around here. He's got 3 seconds. He does. So John Henry's going to share that same last lap. Oh, then he went for broke there. Trying to make a last-ditch Hail Mary to catch Rudy. He's not going to do it. He's got to settle for that 2 spot. Everyone is done when you come by that line, waiting on Henry and Young. Everyone else is done. And that is the race. All stop. Rudy taking the win. Henry in the 2. Ryan Harrell in that 3. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. All those drivers for race number 9, hop on down promptly into your marshaling positions. And we'll get our 10th and final race. 17.5 lock timing up and going. Marshals to your positions, please. Let's get our marshals out to our positions. All right, we'll get our blowers down. Blowers down. Thank you guys very much. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out, check them in, our 10th and final race, 2-wheel drive intermediate.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Timing is coming up in just a few moments here. We got to get a check out. A lot of bumps here. For whatever reason, didn't allow me to do it, so we'll get it figured out here.
Mike Galos, Mike Cocote, Kevin Cornwell. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Sara, Robert Morgan, Craig Shaw, John Young, Lyle Lamb, the Black Stallion.
All right.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
No one else down that straightaway. No one else down that straightaway. Let's get them in our positions. We're going to put
Ryan
Mike
Davis.
Cocott in the 1. Cornwell in the 2. Gallegos in the 3. Lamb in the 4.
15 seconds to the start of the
Morgan
race.
in the 5. Sora in the 6. Shaw in the 8. Oh, sorry, in the 7. Shaw in the 7.
Less than 5.
Young in the 8. Paul Weir in the 9. Davis in the 0. Bunch of prima donnas out there, huh, Boomer? Know what I'm saying? That's appreciated. Thank you, guys. That's definitely the right way to communicate with the marshals there. So we got everything squared away here. Marshals on your toes. Marshals on your toes. Let's keep things clean. Here's our final race. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Yeah, we are off and running. So far, so good. Careful in this back triple. This is where things happen. Woo. Cocott landing not in a right way. Luckily, doesn't break anything, only falls 1 spot. So Cornwell, I'm going to lead off that first lap. It's going to be Cornwell, Cocott, Sora. Looks like Young. Paul Weir, Lamb. Morgan. Gallegos and Davis. There goes Cornwell by the start finish line. Cocott, Sora, Young. Sean Weir getting into it. Lyle Lamb takes advantage, gets around them both. So he's going to slide into that 4 spot. So top 4. Do a little breakaway dance. 5, 6, and 7 all by the pitcher's mound there. They got a race of their own going on. Well done, Mr. Davis. Thank you very much. 2 and 3 are going to be working up on you shortly. When the time comes, you know what to do. Young gets by that start finish line, so we got some starting to materialize here for that 4 spot between Young and Weir. We're only a minute 50 in. We still got 3:15 to go. Watch over that cheater double. It is clear. Watch by the pitcher's mound. It is clear. Watching that back triple. Watching that back triple. Go wide, go wide, go wide. Paul and Young going at it. Young in that 4. Paul Weir hot on his heels. So Young with the yellow body, black wheels. Weir with the black body, yellow wheels. Over the cheater doubles. Or double. By the start finish line they go. That's the hottest racer, separated by 3/10. Oh no, Shaw goes down. Shaw breaks out of the main here. Unfortunate break for him. Let's pick up our leader. Cornwell coming up
2 minutes left.
Gallegos. Sora trying to hang in there. He's only 2.4 back. Looks like Young stretching out a little bit from Paul. So the battle's still on there. We still got a minute 42 to go. So Cornwell and Sora battling out for 2. 2's going to be working up on you, Morgan and Gallegos. I know you guys got a battle of your own going on. Each one of you take a turn. And there's Cocott and 3 coming by that start finish line. Let's pick up Young and Weir. They both go over that crossover. Still got a minute to go. Minute to go. Oh no, they don't. That's
1 minute left.
Davis. Paul Weir got around Young. Turn my head for a second. Paul Weir works a miracle. Gets around. Summons the ponies. Over that back triple he goes. Watch by the start finish line. As Cocott getting upside down. No one quite close enough. Except for Paul Weir. So Paul Weir finding a warp zone, I guess. He is now going to battle it out in the last 30 seconds for that 3rd and final podium spot. As Cocott goes single double and bobbles a little bit over the crossover. So they are both going to get around for 1 more, maybe 2 if they throw down a heater here. Over the pitcher mounds they go down the straightaway. Cocott's got a pretty comfy lead here. He's got about a half a straightaway on Paul Weir. 10 seconds to go. Cocott made it. Paul did not. Paul is done. Davis is done. Cornwell is done, taking the win. Lyle Lamb, you are done. Sora's done in that 2. We're still waiting on Cocott in that 3 spot. Oh, we still got Morgan going to finish. All right, thanks again for coming on out. That is a race. That is a race. I'll stop. Thanks again for coming on out. Hope you had a good time. We do not need to blow off the track. That was it for the night.
The race is completed.
Make sure you guys have a safe trip home, and we will see you back again on Saturday.